Hi, welcome to Tito X. I am Sid Maderazo, and I'm a family man, a commercial director, and an avid motorcycle rider.
I've been riding motorcycles for 5 years now, and I got addicted to it. I ride to work during weekdays to beat the traffic, and I ride out of town on weekends to beat the stress. I've ridden different types of motorcycles on different types of roads, scenic twisty roads. I pushed my limits on racetracks, and I visited exotic places that are best enjoyed on two wheels. I really love riding motorcycles. The feeling is incomparable. It is simply the best feeling in the world.
But one thing is for sure, it can be dangerous.
Accidents can happen anytime and anywhere in a split second. Doesn't matter if you're on the racetrack or on public roads. Kahit gaano ka kaingat, minsan hindi mo talaga maiiwasan ang aksidente. I was lucky to walk away from these accidents because I was wearing proper gear. But 2 years ago, I wasn't as lucky. It was an ordinary day. I was on my way to a shoot and got sideswiped by a car and crashed hard. It was in the middle lane and got me to turn right, and I was on the rightmost lane, but I was going straight. I hit the pavement hard, smashed into the sidewalk and concrete barrier. And my helmet saved my life, but I was just wearing a shirt with no other upper body protection. And I was rushed to the hospital with 7 broken ribs, 2 broken clavicles, and a punctured lung.
I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and it was the worst accident in my life. And I have scars to remind me that even though riding motorcycles is fun, it is dangerous, especially if you do not ride with the right protective gear. Fast forward to 2 years, and despite that horrific accident, I still ride motorcycles.
I now ride smarter and safer. My friends Mark and Rovi convinced me to buy a mechanical airbag vest, and I've worn it ever since. It has a CO2 cartridge, and the rider is connected via a cord on the motorcycle. Airbag is deployed when the cord is pulled when ejected from the bike. These vests protect you for sure, but I wish they improve on the following points. They are bulky and heavy, poor ventilation, and it is always worn over the jacket. Finally, rider is connected to the bike via a cord, so medyo hassle siya. So how do we improve motorcycle airbag technology?
So if you're into motorcycles, you know that Dainese stands for high-end quality. They have a lot of experience in MotoGP. They started working on the D-Air technology or the airbag technology for racing 25 years ago. So imagine that experience. And that same technology is now available for the road. So I'm excited to introduce the latest in motorcycle airbag technology, and only from the Italian brand, Dainese. So let's watch this video first.
The D-Air technology from racing is now available for the road. Out of the box, it comes with a product manual that nobody reads and the USB cable for you to connect to a computer or a wall charger to fully charge it. Next, you download the D-Air app for Mac or Windows from Dainese.com. Open the app and connect the smart jacket. You have to complete the registration process to unlock the smart jacket, and you're ready to go.
So here it is, the Dainese Smart Jacket.
To be honest, I do not know why it is called a jacket when it is actually a vest. But that's not important. Mas importante ang technology and how this will protect you when you get into an accident.
Let's start with the features of this smart jacket. So it's versatile. The smart jacket is designed with one objective in mind, that it should fit as many riders as possible. So meron siyang two versions. Meron siyang for female and for male. You can wear it over your jacket, just like an ordinary mechanical airbag vest. So if you intend to wear this jacket under your armored jacket, make sure na may 2-inch allowance siya for inflation. I'm 5'8", I'm about 143 pounds, and I fit a size small. So this is how you switch on the system.
You must zip up completely until the magnetic buttons close. The jacket will vibrate when it is activated, and the indicator light will turn blue.
This jacket, like its namesake, is a smart jacket. It has 7 sensors, namely 3 accelerometers, 3 gyroscopes, and 1 GPS.
The smart jacket will be armed and ready when the GPS sensor detects speed above 10 kilometers per hour, or when the sensors detect engine vibration. The smart jacket will vibrate again, and the light will turn green when armed.
The airbag inside the vest is the core of this system. So the element sa loob is the one that protects the rider's body, and it absorbs the force of the impact generated if you get into an accident or fall. Another important feature of this one, of course, is that it is safe. And the protection is equivalent to 7 back protectors. And the airbag deploys in less than a second, 45 milliseconds to be exact. It protects the rider 360 degrees in different riding situations. So high side, low side, head-on, and even rear-end collisions. Another thing, and this is perfect for our weather, this smart jacket has a breathable fabric, and the airbag is actually folded so it can allow air to pass through the fabric of the vest. In other words, presko siya. You know, it's light and it's packable.
Pwede mo i-fold, lagay sa loob ng top box, or pwede mo isiksik sa backpack.
And it gives you the freedom to move without worrying about a tether
Or a cord na nakakabit sa bike. So in other words, hindi siya hassle. Mas madaling tumayo sa bike. When I ride the GS, I normally stand up on the pegs over light trails or if I need to rest my legs.
the battery life. It can last for 26 hours of riding time. So that can last for days. But you have to make sure that you charge it often, parang cell phone. And if it deploys, you cannot simply change the cartridge and repack the airbag. You have to bring it to the service center. Lastly, it's not cheap. The Dainese Smart Jacket costs 49,500 pesos. For me, if you can afford it, go buy it. This is the best protection that you can get when you ride motorcycles. Never scrimped on safety. You get the best protection. You owe that to your family, to your partners, because they allow us to ride motorcycles. And it is our responsibility to get the best protection, the best helmet, the best gear, and of course, the best upper body protection via the new Dainese Smart Jacket.
100% sure I would have walked away from that accident 2 years ago if I was wearing proper gear and an airbag vest or jacket.
So that ends my review of the new Dainese Smart Jacket. Thank you, Ryan and Jeff of Dainese Philippines and Motoworld for sending this to the province. I really appreciate it. So this is Sid Maderazo. Please ride safe all the time. Thank you for watching this Tito X video. It's a wrap. Sarap.